Welcome to the Excellence in Motion community. Hi, everyone. It's 6 o'clock and it's day one of our How to Become a 5-Star Leader workshop, our free executive leadership masterclass. Are you ready to learn? I am your coach and cheerleader and mentor, Rachel Grace and Pedro. Welcome to day one. Say hi if you're tuning in. Hi to Leah Burnett, looking very pretty and sending us our heart eyes. I'd like to thank and honor each and every one of you for being here and spending your time together with high caliber, values centered, international, and excellent leaders. The fact that you are in this space, in this community with such people, only tells me one thing, that you are an action taker, that you are committed to your growth, to your learning, and to your development. So I want to congratulate you and say thank you. Okay, so can I share with you why I am doing this 5-day masterclass? Why am I showing up 6 p.m. today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday just for you? My goal over these next 5 days is to get you into the mindset, the heart set, and also get you ready with the skill set of an excellent leader. I want to help you develop and get to your next level in terms of leadership at work. May that be in your business. Probably you're an entrepreneur. If you're working in corporate for an organization, or even if you are a professional and you are having a private practice. But it's not just about work, because I truly believe in the importance of work and life fulfillment. Not just a balance, but an integration. So leadership is something that goes beyond work. Leadership is also personal. How it is that you set your goals, how it is that you apply your discipline, that you give your gusto and show full out for your life is also personal leadership. So that's why I'm here. I am passionate about helping you, and we're going to have so much fun. I look forward to working with you and getting you to your next level. And I'm doing this because I am grateful also to have had such an amazing, excellent, successful, and fulfilling career because of generous people who have trained me all about leadership. How about you? I want to know, what is your goal or what is your intention in terms of signing up, especially those who have not met me yet and are meeting me for the first time. Why were you interested and how did you get to sign up for this space? What are you expecting or envisioning in this 5 days leadership transformation? Don't be shy. It all starts with intention and your declaration. So feel free to type in the chat, why are you here? What are you looking forward to learn? And also, because you're giving your time and your energy, what are you committing to? Not for me, not for anyone else, but what are you committing to for yourself for these 5 days? Type it in. Okay, so while you're typing it, let me share with you who I am. My name is Rachelle San Pedro, and I'm a sales leader of 16 years. I work in international shipping, the world's largest shipping company. I've worked in IT, doing the sales, the commercial experience at a regional level for mid markets. I worked in retail, I worked in the food industry, and currently in real estate. I've been a sales manager at the age of 22 years young. I've run the sales operations at 22 years young, and it has allowed me to work in Singapore, in Belgium, and in Denmark. And in all that time, I've learned some very important leadership principles that I'm sharing with you today. Okay. We have some answers. Hello, Ara. Nice to see you here. Leia shares that she's committing to be a good servant leader. I love that word. You know, not many people are willing to serve. Usually, leadership is a path to become abundant, to get position, to be admired, which are all legitimate things for us to want. But that humility, right, in terms of being a good servant leader is amazing, is priceless. Thank you for that, Leia. So, as I've mentioned, I've been in different industries. I've worked with so many people. I've built teams from the ground up. I've hired, I've managed, I've trained, and occasionally we also had to fire and do redundancies. But that's all part of being a leader. And in all those years of experience, I've learned so many priceless truths and wisdom, nuggets of wisdom that I'm going to share with you across these 5 days. So, why do I prize excellence so much? Right? This group is called Excellence in Motion, and it's for you and me, people like JM Ang, who wants to level up their leadership for his team. Awesome. So he's going here, he's doing this training, not just for himself, but also for his team. Hello, Moria. Moria says her goal is to get new learnings, certainly, and also to engage with the people in this community. Yes, this is why I've built this group, because I want people of a certain caliber, commitment, and values to share with each other as we cheer each other on, mentor each other, and learn together. And she also says, humbling to learn and unlearn. So definitely we're going to do that. Um, I've heard that from Leia earlier. So already, Leia and Moria are of the same mindset, of the same thinking. Kit Yi, whose declaration previously when I was also coaching her is to lead with both vision and heart, wants to commit to becoming a better leader. I love that. Please do allow Facebook group and StreamYard to see your name so that we can give you a shout out. But I love this comment as well from a member that says, hoping I can apply the lessons from this class to improve as a future leader. So you are in the right space if you are already a leader, if you're preparing to be a leader, or even if you are a leader of leaders. We are all leaders. Okay, so why do I value and prize and hold excellence above everything else? To me, excellence is a ministry. I hope I'm not getting any sensitivities just in case someone is not religious. We all respect our own beliefs and our own spirituality. But if you believe in something, if you believe in a God, I think that the Lord is the perfect example of excellence. He has created us with such a unique design, being so purposeful, perfect in every way, exactly for His mission for us, how we are meant to be the light in this world. So that goes for personal leadership. When you are a leader of yourself, of your family, of your friends, that is when you are a light to your business, to your organization, and also a light to the community and especially to our nation in these trying times. So excellence for me is a ministry. I do feel like when we are blessed, when we have been given certain talents, when doors of opportunities have been opened for us, and we are planted in certain spaces, then excellence is something that we owe to our excellent creator. I love it. Hello, we have more tuning in. We're a lot of people right now. Actually, we have more than 50 registrants. And Carla San Pedro, who is a unit head, says she's committing to be undeniably helpful to the team because she wants to learn from me in terms of the culture, different walks of life, and to be with excellent leaders. You are in the right space. Thank you so much, Carla. Okay. Why is it important that we become excellent leaders? When we are excellent leaders, there is an impact and a benefit not just for ourselves but also for the people around us. When we say yes to that mission, to that purpose that we are created of for excellence, everybody wins. You win, I win, our community, our team, our customers, our stakeholder, everybody wins. So now that everyone has set their intentions and say why they're here, I want to ask you, what is your definition of excellence? This is in the workbook as well for those of you who've received the email, so feel free to use that as a guide. What is your personal definition of excellence? When you hear it, right, it has a certain impact. It means you're not just good. It's not even talking about better, but being the best, being 5 star, being excellent, being on the A team. What does that mean to you? What does excellence look like, sound like, and feel like, and how does it show up for you? I'm curious to know your answers, especially that we are all in Excellence in Motion. I've read so many amazing answers these past few days because this is one of the group questions for being a part of the Excellence in Motion community. And I'm learning as well as an advocate of excellence when I see what are the different definition of people with the word excellence. Hi, Aline, who is a business owner. She is the creator behind Laser Crafts. She says, excellence is doing my best. Very simple, very straightforward. I love that answer. How about for the rest? What's your definition of excellence? Excellence is being at your best, your highest self. I love that, Myra. I was just talking a few minutes ago about how it is that we were created excellent and for a purpose. And when we say yes, we commit, we allow that mission to be in our lives, then we are becoming our highest self. We are fulfilling our life's purpose and our journey. Actually, this is why I started this group. What is excellence in motion? For me, excellence is beyond the awards. You know, this is a problem with the way we are having an achievement mentality in today's world. Certainly, it's good to be MDRT. Certainly, it's good to close 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figures of sales deals. Certainly, it's good to be recognized and admired by people and to have that certain rank and title. But excellence is a way of life. It shows up not just in those major achievements and in motion in the way that we are acting, but it is the way that we are. Excellence is not just what we do, but it is who we are. Leia says that it helps her to lead a balanced life, certainly. And this one, I love it. Excellence is bringing out the best version of yourself. Excellence is being able to face challenges head on gracefully. And excellence is delivering more than what is expected, no matter what it takes. No excuses, no alibis. Wow naman! So excellent the members of this community. Only on the first few minutes, I'm already learning so much from you, and I love how you are sharing these so honest, so authentic, and different views about excellence, right? Hi, Yehan says, excellence is a commitment to greatness every day. It's not an act, but it's a habit. I love that. That's one of my favorite quotes for life, that excellence is not an act, but a habit. Some people attribute it to Aristotle and some also attribute it to Will. So, but whoever is the original person who said that quote, certainly that holds a lot of wisdom. Moria says, excellence is giving your full self and commitment to your goal, no matter what the struggle you've come across with. And Shine says, excellence is overcoming my limits. I love that. You know what? Excellence is very personal. Although it will manifest itself in terms of results, although there is a dimension that involves it taking form and showing up in abundance, because when you give value, you deserve value, you get value back. It's good that you are looking at it, Shine, from a personal perspective, that when you overcome your limit, that's your win. The win is personal. It is something that is internal and will just happen to manifest and show up in an external evidence as well. I love it. You have so 5 star. definition of excellence. Okay, so in the next part, allow me to share with you some illustrations of leadership today. So, of course, because we operate with grace, we are all purposeful, authentic, and we want to have excellence for ourselves, for our teammates, for others, and to glorify God. I'm not going to name names or share details, but let's have a little bit of a real talk about excellence in leadership or the lack thereof. Because here, now, when we are with peers, this high caliber and value centered community, we are all on the same page about what it means to be excellent. But not all leaders who are already leading big teams, right? Who already have the rank, who have a clout and an influence, or unfortunately, not all of them are prepared or grounded to become excellent leaders. So let's say that there are some that have a heart to be a leader, humble servant, as some of you have said, and to create impact. But there are others also that perhaps they were thrown into it unprepared, or they need to be reframed and grounded on a mission. So I'm going to share some examples and I'd like to get your take. Feel free to type it in the comments because there is a cost of lacking excellence in leadership. But there is a very significant, very amazing, excellent payoff and benefit when we are on the same page, when this is the culture, when this is the mindset, when this is the habit. I want to ask, who among you, have you ever had a manager who took credit for your work? So maybe you have been assigned something, either a customer or a project, by yourself or collaborating with team members. Have you ever had a manager who took credit for your work or maybe for your team's efforts? Sadly, there's a lot of this happening, especially in a very cutthroat, dog eats dog corporate world. And why, right? Maybe it's for the money. They want to they want to be ahead in terms of the salary, the commissions, or the bonus, right? Maybe for their own personal career progression. Maybe that they need the validation. So I hope that you have not experienced this, but it is happening out there. Some have said, I'm lucky I haven't had that experience. Yeah, because, this is the opposite or the antithesis of what being a leader is. But I'm stating it because that's the reality. We can easily say that excellence is service, but not everybody thinks that way. And I think there are some funny subtle comments in the chat box that also says that. So how would you feel, right? That's kind of a 1 star, definitely 1 star experience if you're gonna rate it if you had that. Second question, but have you ever had a manager who went out of his way, like someone who went to great lengths to promote you or maybe to endorse you for a promotion? Have you ever had that? Like maybe this is the first or the best or certainly one of the very important managers or leaders that you've had, and I bet that you won't ever forget that manager. Was there someone who endorsed you, who trusted you, who went to great lengths to develop you, to give you a career progression path, and endorse you for a promotion or promoted you? I certainly hope so. Speaking from personal experience, that has happened to me so many times. I love the previous leaders, the previous managers that I've had because they are always supporting me. And a good manager is not just someone who will tell you, this is your potential and here are the opportunities. But they're also not afraid to give you feedback in terms of what are the areas that you need to improve, or maybe there is a certain upskilling that needs to take place. A good leader, a good mentor also introduces you to the right people because sometimes it's more a matter of network, having the right people back you up and speak about your talents, your skills, and what it is that you've done for your team or organization. Yeah, so Leia gives a shout out. She says, the best BM, Nico. See, as opposed to the first example, and now we are so ready to name names because definitely these people are unforgettable. That's maybe one of the best things also about being a leader. Having the chance to give someone a stable source of livelihood, as you become rich, and it's good to be rich as a leader, you are blessed, you can help others become rich and abundant as well, and you can help others to be a blessing as well. I have one of the mentors that I follow. His name is Peter Sage, and he's worked with Tony Robbins. He said some people are so poor, all they have is money. But imagine if you are on a five-star level of excellent leadership, you give money. Certainly, there's a physical, tangible abundance that you can give to your team, but also you can give opportunities. You can give a wider perspective. You can have your team travel, explore the world, right? You can get them the best projects to be able to work and learn from the best clients, the best stakeholders. So that's a certain benefit and richness of being an excellent leader. So when the leader is having that five-star mentality of providing opportunities, this is a win-win for the team member, for the person, because there's growth, there's more responsibility, more opportunities, more experience, more money, and career development. But the leader also grows and expands. This is also a winning scenario for them because they gain the trust, they gain the loyalty, and they lift up the people in their team, they create a next level leadership, right? So I love mentors who look at it as a long-term game. Not just, okay, how can my team hit the quota for this month? Because when you are pushing your team about this month on month on month, it's a struggle. But when you look at how is it that I can present opportunities, I can upskill, I can develop, I can fuel the motivation of my people, then this is a long-term game. You are not just closing deals for the sake of chasing after numbers, but you are hitting the numbers while developing a sustainable system and process, creating a culture where everyone wants to win and is collaborating and is helping each other. This leads to a more long-term excellence. I love it. I love it. I love the energy of Leia and Keith. This is what I mean. Because leadership is also energy. Being able to share your passion, your ideas, your comments, and collaborating. And Carla says, I am happy to be surrounded by excellent leaders with ABC, ability, break, giving the right opportunities and connection to be promoted and trusted. Yeah, because you know what? Promotions, new opportunities, it's not just about the background, what school you graduated from, although that plays a factor. I'm a believer certainly in good quality education, but it's about trust. It's earning trust from your management team, from your customers, from your teammates. So I love it when people get promoted. Over the next days in our community, please send me or our community manager, Lian, a message anytime someone is promoted because we'd love to celebrate you. Hooray! Okay, so the third and final example. Have you ever had a manager who, when there was an irate customer, let's say that something didn't quite go as planned with a customer of yours, they leave you entirely on your own to deal with that client? No guidance, no checking in, you know, maybe they maybe they think that you can handle it, but no help at all. And I want to contrast that. On the other hand, have you been with the kind of leader, manager, and this doesn't even have to be your boss. Sometimes in a team, there are senior members or subject matter experts Or you can have a peer who is also with you and maybe the management team. Who could be this person for you? Have you ever had someone who, when you are at a challenging time, a trying time in your career, they help you? So either they provide strategy, they give you resources. It could be, okay, here's a possible solution. I've tried this workaround. Here's a case study, or even a contact. Here's someone that you can ask advice. Here's an expert that you can call on. Or here's a POC I know who has dealt with similar situations before. Or the best is when there is a situation like that, the leader really steps up into their essence of a five-star leader and they take ownership and guide you to get it done. Yes, I love it. So look at the different experience, right? And these examples, I shared it because I just want everyone to get on the same page about what's the reality of leadership. There is such a thing as poor leadership and five-star excellent leadership. And the feeling that you get is very, very, very different, right? Why is this masterclass called How to Become a Five-Star Leader? I got the inspiration from this. So, you know how when you go to a resort, maybe take a vacation, or maybe when you check out a new restaurant, or you are buying from, let's say, some luxury goods. I love that. Who can relate? Send your hearts and your likes in. They would, and even in online shopping, right? With retailers like Lazada and Shopee, they would always ask you how your experience was. And you can give your feedback in terms of comments, but also I love this rating system of a 5 stars, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars, because it's very direct. And I became so curious, what is the anatomy of 5 star? It's very easy to give maybe a 3 or a 4. Means like you've managed to meet my expectations, right? If I had the ride on a online that I booked online for a car service, and it got me to where I needed to go, it's quite easy to give a 3 or even a 4 if you are more generous, right? But what is it that makes us, with our restaurants, with the hotels, with the shops, with our purchases? What will push you, compel you to give a 5 star rating? 5 star is an experience. I love this quote by Maya Angelou, such a great woman and one of my idols for life. She says, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but they are never going to forget how you made them feel. Those of you who are quite seasoned in sales, you know this, that all purchases are emotional decisions. And it's the same for leadership. Will our clients, will our team members, will our stakeholders and management give us this 5 star rating because they are getting an experience from us that has a delighter? It not only met the expectations, but you went above and beyond. Because how will this happen? You understand what is the need. You help with a sense of authenticity. You do so cheerfully, right? It's a holistic 5 star approach. Carla is giving 5 stars. Do drop 5 stars if you are loving this discussion. Tell me what is giving you the kilig factor eh. It's that special something. It's a delighter, a above average that really helps us give a 5 star rating. See, Leia is able to pinpoint exactly whom among the leaders that she admires. BM Nico Camacho Elava, I want to give a shout out to you because without hesitation, without a doubt, Leia is ranking you, rating you as a 5 star excellent leader. And you know what? Because you are a 5 star excellent leader, BM Nico, then probably the people in your team, like Leia and the others, will get to learn and benefit from this win-win and become five-star excellent leaders themselves. So there's always a way of giving it back, A win creates more win. The energy of excellence, the energy of giving, it always, when you give value to people, you're going to deserve and receive value back. Hello to marketing maven based in the UK, Bev Jones, who's also the owner of creator of Trade Shella. Nice to see you here. And a Facebook user is thanking for inspiring. So please don't hesitate and put your comments in the comment section. Share your energy. Give your 5 stars. I love it. So, what is the anatomy of these 5 stars? I did a poll on this community. Maybe you're gonna see it in the group when you look around. I asked, what is it that makes someone an excellent leader? So the voting options that we presented are: one, strategic. So being strategic means that someone is seeing the big picture. Strategy is a matter of understanding how everything falls into place, designing it in such a way that it's workable in the right now, but there's also a long term factor that is involved. People with a clear vision. No, you can see that this is where I see my team heading in 3 years, in 5 years. People who are strategic put in place structures, processes, and systems that make it so sustainable that the wins don't only happen now, but the wins repeat again and again and again. So it's win after win after win after win when you are strategic. That's one. The second is analysis. Along with the strategy is also understanding, making the most, and interpreting what is the information that you get. And this is not only data, but also observing behavior and taking in feedback and doing performance management. What are the trends in your industry? When it is a product, what are your competitors doing? How will I analyze the purchasing behavior that is telling me a customer is satisfied or not? That's the gift of analysis. Then we talked about strategic, we talked about analytic. They're also being action taker. Don't you just love people who walk the talk? I'm putting this master class over 5 days because I thought today, day one, we're going to talk about their why. Why are they here, and what is their definition of excellence, and how do they see themselves and others in terms of a 5 star rating? But I want us to take action. I want to give you steps that you can implement in your business, in your organization, with your team right away. So, over the next days, we're not only going to discuss the principles, but also tactics, implementation, steps. I'm very attached to results. Those who know me know that, okay, I'm all for joy and fulfillment, but I'm so attached to results because results speak for themselves. You need to have both. So tomorrow, we're going to talk about the tactics, how we can deliver a 5 star experience to your team. On Wednesday, 5 star experience to your clients. On Thursday, 5 star experience and buy-in with stakeholders. And we're going to summarize it on Friday. So, but I'm going to continue because I have so much more to share. I'm just saying that I love that it's strategy, it's analysis, but also we take action. And wow, Aline appreciates the steps and tips. And Kai, who I worked in one of the companies where I was a AVP for sales excellence, is thankful to be mentored by me. This is what I'm saying. This kind of feedback is priceless. When you help people not only get a job, be promoted, or earn their commission, and they come back to you and say a word of thank you, or that they'd love to work with you again, or they have someone to endorse to you, this is priceless. These are the wins that is possible for us as excellent leaders. And the hope certainly is that the people that we've shared what we know, are we shared what what is our knowledge, our mastery, our skills, that they would be able to pay that forward and do it for other people as well. Yes, strategic, analytic, takes action, have results with passion, right? So, excellent leadership is an experience. So, when your customers buy, purchase from you a product, or maybe they avail of your service, they will give a 5-star rating to you if they are fully satisfied from the start. When they receive your order, when they're introduced to you, when they get to know you, up to the smoothness of the process, including communication, people are more likely to give you a 5-star review or a positive experience when they like you. And excellent leadership is about know, like, and trust. How will people trust you? It's authenticity, it's passion, it's that heart and that humility to serve, right? So when you get that 5-star experience from a customer, you know that you've done it right when they're not only giving you 5 stars, but they're willing to recommend you to their family and friends. That it doesn't stop with one purchase, with one deal, but they repeat it again. That's the kind of loyalty that marketing cannot buy. When you do things right, when you share yourself fully and give that kind of 5-star experience, that's organic marketing. When people know you, like you, and trust you, there are customers that are going to be coming back again and again and again. Yeah? How about in terms of your team? No, this pandemic has certainly been challenging for many leaders because we had to adapt and how to pivot in this kind of environment. But there are people who are confident with their teams because the leader has already earned the integrity. People know that through thick and thin, this person is going to help get the team across. I've said this in a LinkedIn live interview that I've had recently. Actually, the pandemic didn't change much in terms of our dynamics with the people we work with. It only reflected it. It only put a spotlight to it. So if prior the pandemic, you were already micromanaging your people, certainly that's what's going to happen during the pandemic. If prior you already have this sense that you empower your team members, that you have certain communication protocols, SOP, and best practice with how you can do your independent work, but still guide people with the big picture, with the long term picture, then that makes it smoother. You have already brought that flexibility, that adaptability, even prior to this situation. So let's not blame the pandemic. It's only putting a spotlight and it's only reflecting back to us what was already happening prior. But the good thing here is we can always still learn. We can still turn things around now that we have that realization or observation. Such a cheerleader. I love your energy so much, Leia. I hope that means that what I'm saying with you resonates. Thank you for giving me a 5-star rating. Keep typing in your comments so that the other participants can also learn from you. And if you have your questions and your shares, key takeaways, keep putting it down below. So, what I was saying is strategic, analytical, an action taker with passion, and you have the results. That makes for a holistic 5-star experience that you can deliver to your customers, to your teammates, and also to your stakeholders. You know what, for me, is a 5-star experience with a stakeholder? Especially in organizations that are relatively flat and there's not much progression from one leadership tier to another. Sometimes there's a tendency for the higher up executives to think of you as just another manager. Why? Because of the sheer quantity. But when you are a 5-star leader, you bring not just the numbers, not just the quantity, but also the quality. Can they see you as a partner for growth? Someone who knows the strategy, who can come up with strategy, is analytical to the benefit of the company, but also takes action with passion to bring home the bacon and deliver those results. That's the difference with just another manager and a person who has leadership potential. There is a buy in that puts you on the same plane as executive leadership. Wouldn't it be amazing if you get that 5 stars from your customers, from your customers, your beloved clients, your team members, and also your stakeholders? Imagine what impact, what positive change you can do with that. So I mentioned the workbook. Those of you who'd like to get it, it's in your email. If not, just sign up again in our registration link and we'll send it over. Myself or our community manager, Lian, I asked there, I want us to reflect on where we are right now. You've told me that you've come here, you're joining our day one because you want to learn how to become a better leader. You're here because you want to share some new knowledge with your team and because you are committed. So let's reflect on where we are right now. I'd like you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest. This is just about your current situation, okay? You're where you are right now. And there are no right or wrong answers. There's only an honest answer. So feel free to write that in your workbook. And then you can also send me a direct message or email me so I can help you. If maybe right now you feel like you are in 1, 2, or 3, I want to give you actionable steps to get to your 5 star. If you were a 4, then it's a little bit more to go. If you are already at 5, which is amazing, how can we multiply that so that the impact to the people around you is so much more, right? So give yourself a personal rating. It's up to you if you want to share it here in public. I honor also your privacy. You can DM me or you can email me if you want, and I'm going to help you. One thing is your personal rating. Facebook user has 3. So definitely, I hope that over the next 5 days, keep showing up and we're going to get you to 5. Okay? Keep showing up. We're going to get you to 5. I promise. So you rated yourself, and how would others rate you, you think? Especially those who are already leaders now. Think about it on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest. What is the overall experience of you? So try to think about that as a food for thought. You can put it in your workbook, and again, you can DM me or you can email me so we can take you through what's going to get you to the 5, right? And I want to share with you my personal success formula. So as I mentioned, I've worked in a country management, regional management, and also a global management, being at the head office for international companies. And this is what I've learned from all those years that I would love to share with you. My 5 star excellent leadership formula is 1, mastering relationships. And the second, delivering results. That is what's going to give you a 5 star excellent leadership. So let's break this down, okay? Type it in, the success formula: master relationships, deliver results. That's what's going to get you from a 1, 2, 3, and 4 to a 5 star leadership. I put master relationships first because we should always put people first. Type 1 if you agree, or say first if you agree. We should always put people first. All business is a business of people. I don't care if you are selling a product. I don't care if there's a physical store or everything is online and digital. If this is a service that is going to be rendered by a different department than you, we all need to realize that we have to put people first. All business is ultimately a business of people. Who do you think are the people who are coming up with the great ideas and strategies to get the company going? Who are the ones facing the customers? Who is the one delivering the experience? All business is a business of people. So prior you thinking about equipment or investment in physical things, invest in your people. Because when you put people first, you are going to win. You're going to win with the people whom you are taking with you in your journey to success, in becoming first in your industry. 5 stars to your customers, 5 stars to your stakeholders, 5 stars in the industry. Put people first. And I say this because it might sound so logical, right? We accept it, put people first. But because of the challenges of these times, especially economic challenges, the weight of competition, sometimes because of fear, insecurity, or not knowing better, people get so caught up with chasing after the wrong things. But if you win by helping others succeed, when you empower them, when you take them on the journey with you, it's so much more fulfilling. Put people first. I love it. Moria says definitely putting people first. And you have a couple more comments saying the same. Then the next factor is delivering results. Because when we master relationships, but we don't have results, that's called a friendship. We are still in business, right? So for me, it goes hand in hand. And when you have results, it's evidence that the investment you've placed in mastering relationships is paying off. When you deliver results, when you can generate it with success, when you hit the numbers, or maybe not just hit them, but excel and even go above and beyond, it means that you are doing something right in terms of the way that you manage your relationships. So it goes hand in hand, right? When it's all results, then that's a transactional approach. When it's all relationships, it's personal. But isn't it amazing? Isn't it excellent when we are having good relationships and we're helping others as we ourselves get above and beyond what are our goals for our business? And also, we hit those milestones and those goals together. Comment excellent if you feel, if you know, if you accept, you agree that relationships and results make a difference in business. And how do you get to that? Again, it's by showing up in your full self, doing the strategy, the analysis, being an action taker with passion to get to those results. I love it. Okay, so that's my success formula, and I'm happy that Shine is giving me a 5 stars. Excellent. Yehan is also agreeing, and Leah, thank you so much, guys. You know why? These are truths. This is something that, no, I'm not reinventing the wheel, but I'm just putting it in terms of perspective because leaders, we can get so caught up with KPIs, but it's all numbers. A true effective measure is both quantitative and qualitative. Excellence is intertwined, as Moria says, I agree, in the way that we do things and what is it that we deliver. Right? Excellent, Siski. Thank you so much. I love all the comments. So again, I'm going to be showing up here for you. I'm your coach, I'm your cheerleader, and I'm your mentor because I have so much to teach you, to give back in terms of what other excellent, amazing leaders have taught me in a 16 years successful international career as well. And we're going live every 6 p.m. daily. Again, you don't want to miss any of these days because tomorrow is all about the team. On Wednesday is going to be about the customers. On Thursday is going to be about the stakeholders. And we are going to do a wrap up as well. Keep engaging in the comments and with each other. Hello, Team Replay. Feel free to drop your comments and your key takeaways as well. And I just want to share that we have a surprise prize at the end of this as well. So keep engaging and keep sharing your learnings. My heart, my passion, my mission is to have excellence in motion and empower more current leaders and future leaders as well. So thank you so much. I'm going to give you back 10 minutes of your time so that you can invest it in your relationships, master your relationships so that you can get more results. I just want to say you are a five-star audience. So engaged. Thank you to Shine who says, thank you, Rachel. God bless you tremendously in this mission. Yes. My excellence is a ministry, as I've mentioned earlier. It's coming from the Lord, and I praise and glorify Him with this. Love the energy, says Aline. Thank you to Twinica's UH Carla, your amazing coach, Rach. We're off to a great start. Yes. So, again, as an assignment, reflect on this. What is your rating of yourself? Present scenario, no right or wrong, just an honest answer. And think about the key people that you work with. Maybe that's your teammates, your assistant, your immediate manager, your executives. How would they rate you as a leader currently? And we're going to get you to a five-star level of excellence. Awesome session, five-star for Coach Rich. And I want to end it at that and give you 5 stars also. Please follow me on my social because I also share videos, quotes, nuggets, and tips and tricks there. It's at Coach Cheerleader on Facebook page, on Instagram, on Laika. My LinkedIn is Arsan Pedro. You can look for my full name there. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. You are all five-star leaders in the making, and I'm super, super excited for you. Thank you.